Hello, it's Jeanette J Beauty and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to get the perfect twist out every single time in 13 simple steps. I still have a lot of people coming to me. They are still having a little trouble getting the perfect twist out, so I have laid it out in 10 easy steps. First step is to start on clean hair. I cannot stress this enough. I know many people try to stretch wash days by doing different styles in between washes, but what that's doing is creating a lot of buildup and then your scalp could get really irritated. I just find that when I start on fresh hair, my hair just has a clean slate to start with and it just works best for all different styles. Step 2 is to section your hair to prepare it for styling. Many of you know that I like to section my hair into quadrants. This is because I can really account for my hair and really make sure that I'm giving my hair the TLC that it needs and deserves. I can really make sure that I'm caring for my hair and just really set it up for success. I like to also section my hair into quadrants, and then when I'm in the front, I like to prep it for styling. So many times if I do a twist out, I like to set the part a little bit off center. Sometimes I do a center part, but nonetheless, sectioning your hair is very important. And even if your hair isn't as thick as mine, you could still section your hair into half. And say your hair is thicker than mine, you want to make sure that you are sectioning your hair maybe 6 sections, 8 sections. It really doesn't matter, just as long as you are sectioning your hair. You want to be able to make sure that you are getting the center of your head, like the crown, and also the perimeter. You don't want to just have products applied to the perimeter but not really the center of your hair. You want to make sure that when you apply products that your hair really absorbs it, because that is really key. You want to make sure that you can easily apply the products to all of your hair. Step 3 is to add products to condition your hair. Now this is also very important, and for many of you, you know that I do the LOC method because this really helps to maintain that moisture in my hair, and my hair just does not get dry. So I really love to apply this method to my hair when I'm styling it especially. Now the first step, I am going to add water to my hair because water is a moisturizer alone, and also adding a lot of water to my hair is just going to make adding products to my hair that much more easier. The products are just going to be a lot more receptive. And for my leave-in conditioner, I chose to use the Shea Moisture Manuka Honey and Yogurt Hydrate and Repair leave-in conditioner. Now this is one of my favorite leave-in conditioners. It is a spray, but I also like to use thick leave-in conditioners. I like to use creamy leave-in conditioners and also liquidy leave-in conditioners. It's really about the technique and the oil and the cream that I do apply to my hair. I find that when I use a spray leave-in conditioner, my hair is just more voluminous and more bouncy. It's not weighed down, but it just has a lighter feel to it. Next, I am going to add some oil to my hair, and I'm adding sweet almond oil. I always add oil to my hair just to help seal in that moisture from the leave-in conditioner and the water. I really want my hair to thrive, so applying leave-in conditioner and oil to my hair in that order, it really helps. And then next I will apply my styling product. So it could be a mousse, it could be a cream, it could be a gel, but I really want to make sure that I am applying a leave-in conditioner to make sure that I'm still conditioning my hair after I have washed it, and also the oil to make sure that my hair locks that moisture in. Also, I'm going to comb my hair to make sure that the products are really worked into my hair strands. Making sure that your products are being absorbed into your hair is very important. You don't want any products just sitting on top of your hair because the style is not going to turn out as good as it could. Make sure that the products are really penetrating into your hair strands. And also, I want to make sure that I am detangling my hair. I don't want my hair to be tangled at all. I want it to be nice and smooth. And once I have ensured that my hair is nice and smooth, it's detangled, the products are worked in, then I will twist that subsection of hair. I do have to work in smaller sections of hair just to make sure that my hair is receptive of the products. So again, like I've always said, work in sections. It is so important just to make sure that your hair can really absorb all the products that you are putting in it. You don't want some of your hair to look really good and then others to look okay. You really want all of your hair to look good. You want your curls to be popping. And once I have finished twisting both subsections of hair, I'm just going to wrap it around each other. Twisting the hair really helps to keep that moisture locked in, and then I'm going to repeat this process on the rest of my hair. Step 4 is to part clean sections for the twist. Now this is also very important because you want to make sure that you don't have any hair snagging in between the parts. I have been doing my hair ever since I was 6, and that was a couple decades ago. So I have had a lot of practice doing different styles, washing my hair, so I can definitely recommend and suggest different tips and different products to use and different techniques that will work on your hair. So I do have a lot of experience, to say the least. Just make sure your parts are nice and clean, because you don't want to grab a section of hair to twist it only to find out that some of the hair is snagged in that section on another section, and then you may pull it, breaking your hair off. So this is not only going to hurt your healthy hair journey, you may just be ripping your hair out unnecessarily. So just to avoid all of that, have clean parts. Step 5 is to apply a styling product for definition. Now this is very key. No matter if you're doing a twist out, a perm rod out, a flexi rod out, a braid out, you want to apply a product that is going to help define the curls. So I will be using Uncle Funky's Daughter Curly Magic, and this is a curl stimulator. I really like the formula of this. It's kind of like a gel, but not really. It definitely has a lot of slip, and it also does dry fast in my hair. Now step 6 is, after parting the section, you want to comb the product in well. I cannot stress this enough. I think this is where a lot of people may be having some trouble. Part of the trouble is because they're not really combing the product in well. You really want to make sure that you are combing that product in. Comb it in. Make sure that your hair is really absorbing the product. I cannot stress this enough. Now step 7 is to 2-strand twist firmly, and also comb your hair when necessary. This is very key in making sure that your hair is going to stay nice and smooth. Also, really to have that hold, you want to make sure you are twisting your hair firmly around each other. Twist it firmly. Do not twist it loosely. And to 2-strand twist my hair, all I'm doing is gonna divide the section of hair into 2. So I have a section A, a section B. I will take section A, wrap it around section B, take B, wrap it around section A, take A, wrap it around B, and then just continue this process all the way down the length of my hair. Step 8 is to twirl the ends of your hair around with your finger to make sure that it stays in place. And if you're transitioning or the ends of your hair don't curl, just use a small perm rod, but you do want to make sure that the end of your hair is nice and secure in order for the twist to stay in place. Now this is what it looks like if I just rushed through and didn't really take my time. This is how the twist is going to look, and it's not going to look pretty. This is not how you want your twist to look. You really want to take the time. You want to smooth the product in your hair with a comb. Just really make sure that your hair is going to stay together. You want to make sure that this twist is nice and secure. You want to make sure that you are twisting firmly. Twist the hair firmly and also twist it tight. And then if you need to comb your hair to make sure that your hair is nice and smooth while you're twisting your hair, do that, because you want your hair to be nice and smooth. If you don't, and say there are tangles in your hair when it's wet, by the time your hair dries, there will also be tangles. So to avoid all of that, just make sure that your hair is nice and smooth and tangle free. It'll just make the whole look a lot better. Trust me, and it'll also last a lot longer. And for this section right here, my hands just weren't gliding through my hair like I would want, so I did apply a little bit more product, and that's also key. If you feel like your hands aren't really gliding or you don't have that slip in your hair, then apply a little bit more product. You really want your hair to be saturated with the product, and I'm not saying that it's just soaking and dripping wet, but I find that when products are applied well throughout my hair, the style is just lasts a lot longer and looks so much better. So make sure that you are applying enough product to your hair, and also that you are combing the products in your hair. I cannot stress this enough. And also, if you have to comb your hair while you are twisting, comb your hair. And remember, you do not want to rush this. Don't just try to rush and make a loose twist thinking that you're going to get a nice twist out, because that is not the answer. It is not going to turn out good. Trust me, you want to make sure that you are twisting your hair nice and firm. Like, just look at these two twists compared next to each other. The twist on the left is correct. The twist on the right, this one is not look good, and the outcome is not going to turn out right. So make sure that you are combing the products in, that you are really taking the time and making sure that your twists are nice and firm. Here's the whole back section done, and I could feel that my twists do have some weight to them, and that's how I know that my twist out is going to look good. I'm really making sure that I do apply this curl stimulator to my hair, and I'm really combing it in my hair. I really want my hair to really absorb the product. Once the products are really penetrating into your hair strands and not just sitting on top, the style is going to come out good as long as you have firmly styled your hair. And now all of my hair has been twisted, and here is how it looks. Now for step number 9 is drying time. So you have to decide how you want to dry your hair, whether it's going to be air drying or to use a hooded dryer. I always air dry my hair because I do my hair at night, and all I have to do is sleep on it and then unravel my hair the next day. Also, to protect my hair while I'm sleeping, I use my favorite bonnet, and sometimes I will use a satin pillowcase. Fast forward to the next day, here is how my twists look, and they are 100% dry. So make sure that your twists are 100% dry before you unravel, because if it is not, your hair is prone to get frizzy and then the whole style is ruined. So in order to make sure that the style does last for a week, make sure that your hair is 100% dry. Step 10, apply oil before unraveling the twist. I definitely recommend to do this because it's going to help prevent frizzing in your hair while unraveling the twist. Step number 11 is to gently and slowly unravel the twist. This is very important because you really want to take your time with this process. You really take your time to make sure that the twists are nice and formed well. You don't want to unravel the twist, rush through it, cause unnecessary frizz, or pull some of your hair out. It's really simple. All I do is gently pull the twist down just to loosen it a little bit. Then I unravel the twist in the opposite direction from when I twisted it, and then I just unravel. I mean, it's pretty simple to do this. Step number 12 is to gently separate the curls, and this is very easy to do. All I'm doing is pulling down on my hair a little bit, and then it'll naturally separate. So I'm just pulling my hair where it naturally wants to separate, and it's really easy to do. Like I said, this is going to create for more volume. And finally, step number 13 is to pick your hair for some shape and volume. And this is my absolute favorite part because I love adding volume to my hair. I just love when my hair is nice and voluminous yet still defined. And all I'm doing is taking my wide tooth comb and I'm taking it towards my roots, and then I just pick out maybe about 2 to 3 inches, but I'm not combing the curl out. Do not comb through your curls because you will comb the curl out and then you won't have that definition anymore. I like to wear my hair off center, so I'm just making a side part and then I'm going to shape my hair accordingly. And this is how my hair looks. I mean, it's going to get more voluminous as the days go on, but my hair, it just looks so voluminous and I just love this style. I really hope that you enjoyed my tutorial, and if you had any problems on perfecting your twist out, I hope that this tutorial really helps you, and if it did, please give me a like and also comment, and make sure that you are subscribed if you aren't, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!